forcefully taking the ball against the offense, against their will, right? They are called takeaways. They're not called giveaways. We need to take the ball away, okay? And that's what this is. We're going to work a strip, and we're going to work a peanut punch, all right? Again, simple drill work, but it's building skills. It's building habits, okay? So all this is we have two lines, all right? Everybody's going to pair up. You have a ball carrier, and then you have a defender behind him, all right? That ball carrier is going to hold that ball flat. If that ball is flat, we are going to strip or rake that thing out, okay? The coaching points here is we're going to secure with our left arm, either on his shoulder, on his hip, anywhere like that, and we're going to rake this thing out with our right arm, okay? All we're trying to do is we're going to try and take advantage of this flat football, okay? Get our hand between the ball and his body and rake that thing out with violence. Again, takeaways, not giveaways, all right? We're trying to make it look like you're starting a chainsaw. That's the type of violence we want out of that thing. Okay, so you can see some good violence, getting that ball out, securing with that left arm, ripping that ball out. Okay, and now the finish here, it got cut off, but the finish here is we are going to recover that football, and we are going to have good ball security sprinting through that line. Okay, we have good ball security. The worst thing you can do is recover a football and create a turnover, and then give it back to the offense, right? So we practice ball security just as much as the offense. Okay, simple drill. We're just trying to build skills here. Okay, we're going to take a look at this corner down here at the bottom. All right, all he's doing is setting the edge. All right, that ball has been stopped, right? This tackle has been secured. So now the instincts kick in. If you're the second or third man through, we're raking at that football. It is all right to own the football as a defense, all right? But we have to take it away from the offense. Okay, so a really good job there. The instincts kick in. That second, third man in. I'm trying to get that ball out. Game-changing plays. Okay, always like to show the next level here. Okay, we're looking at Humphrey there. Again, critical part here is that he has secured the tackle. If you went to just strip this football, it's going to be a missed tackle. You have to secure that tackle first, and then you're ripping that ball out, right? And again, it's a violent rip. They're not going to just give it to you. You have to forcefully take it away against their will. Okay, the next one is the punch. Okay, similar setup. We'll go strip, and then we'll go punch in the same drill. All right, now the ball carrier is going to hold this ball loose. Okay, if that ball is loose and I can get from behind, all right, now, same thing. I'm going to secure the tackle with my left arm and punch with my right arm. Okay, I'm not going over the top. I'm going to punch this thing. All right, and the critical things here is you have to punch with some good violence. Okay, you can see some really good violence there. Punching that thing out. All right, and then the coaching points, the big coaching points is every time you tell a guy to do this, well, some guys will uppercut, right, and go from down to up. All that does, you can see the guy on the left here. Okay, all that does is put it back into his body, into his arm, into his body. Okay, you can see a really good example of how not to do it over here, where he's going from down to up, and then on the other side, on this right side, we're punching through. Okay, and an overemphasize, I don't even like that one. We have to punch all the way through and overemphasize it, punching through that ball. Okay, and again, a similar finish here, not a great finish here, right? We are recovering the football with good intent, good ball security, and we're sprinting back through that line there. Okay, then we will go opposite of each other and we will run at each other, right? So we're punching from behind and then we're punching coming straight at each other. This is your classic peanut punch here. Just working on accuracy. Put that fist on the football, punch all the way through. Go ahead and go recover that thing. Okay, so here's a really good example of it. Okay, we're in the slot here. All right, he's going to drive, work his angle at the football here. That ball is caught. All right. We don't care if the ball is caught. We're going to get that ball out. Okay? So that natural instinct is to get that fist and put it through the football. All right, and then go and recover that thing clean on the sideline. All right, and then one of the best to do it, got our guy down the street, Fred Warner. Okay, does a hell of a job at this. All right, here's a really good look at it right here. Okay, heavy hand right on that football. That ball is loose. All right, that's actually not even that loose. Okay, but a big forceful punch as he's tackling this thing. Get that ball out. These are game-changing plays.